This is the knitting news from Knit Happens Teesside for the 18th week of 2025. My name's Annie and this is my molecular YouTube channel. So welcome. The other night at knitting, Helen was happily knitting away on her shawl. She's got quite a bit done and she's thoroughly enjoying it. Isn't it nice when it's kind of a nice rhythmic knit, should I say? Yeah. So she's really enjoying that, so that should do well. And I think she might even make another one. Don't think she's had any trials and tribulations with her knitting this week. Jill was working on this design. This is a new one. So, you know the mohair cardigan that I was thinking of making? She said that the lace has got lace sleeves and she was a little bit, she says it's not quite as easy as she thought it was going to be. So she didn't bring that with her and she's got this new project on the go, which is bamboo. And she's already made the back and she started one of the fronts. And she's making it in lilac, like it is on the pattern. I was working on Halo. Now, the other night I went on the Knitting Wars, which is politically incorrect knitters, where friends just join in and log on. So I went on and I was knitting away on my Halo. And now, Caitlin Hunter did say when you finish the yoke, try it on, and she did advise that blocking would be a thing, a good idea to do at that point, and to steam it because that would be enough. Well, I did steam it and it didn't really seem to do anything, because all yarn's different anyway, isn't it? All your wools are different. So it got really quite long and I wanted to check the length, so I tried it on after the live, which was 1 o'clock in the morning, after 1 o'clock in the morning, and wasn't very happy with it, and probably my eyes weren't working very well either. So I'll show you. But there's this picture of me, which is dreadful, of me after 1 o'clock in the morning. Not looking very happy at all. And then I blocked it. We've had some warm weather and I blocked it, put it in the garden, and it came out kind of better. So that's this picture. Now, I was a little bit concerned that it was too clingy. And it does fit nicely, and it did sort of loosen up a little bit when I blocked it. So, but it does still skim. It's not loose, like the design is loose, but that would be the style that suits Caitlin Hunter. So it doesn't really suit me, I don't think, to be too loose and boxy. For my body shape, I'm better wearing something that goes in a little bit. But I was a little bit concerned that it looked like it went in too much, because this was fortuitous, wasn't it, having these lovely colours across the yoke. But then when it came to this bit, it's like a whopping great shadow. Yeah, do you know what I mean? So I wasn't quite sure about that, but I think I will wear it quite a bit. And I have cast off the bottom. It's not very long, but it's not cropped, and it's kind of on my hip bone, and I just need to do the sleeves now. So I might cast them on tonight. I did a little video of how I blocked my Halo. I do prefer to completely immerse the project in water with a little bit of wool wash, and just make sure that it's all completely wet, and then roll it up in a towel, and that gets rid of the drippiness from it. And then I got my jumper airer out, which allows the air to circulate all around the garment, and the cat quite liked that.
Washing machine would be on, wouldn't it? So that's not too much colour. All I've done is wet it. Actually, I think I need to get some of that soap out. It's only this. I'm not going to move it any more than just patting it. That's cold water. Right, it's done. All my needles are still in. I tried it on, it was way too clingy. Looks like it's certainly fluffed up a bit. See if I can roll it in a towel without snapping any more of my needles. That would be good, wouldn't it? Is it going to be doing enough? For what I want. What's that broken needle? There's the other end. Just make sure none of my needles come out. Right, they're not. And it's... No, and that's not for you. I actually stand on them a lot of the time, but I don't think that's a good idea at the moment with this one. I think it's a bit... It just gets... This just makes it so that it's not absolutely dripping wet. My glamorous assistant, Daisy. And then I'm going to put it on this. Whew, nerves of steel. What's that? Oh, it's all happening. As I left the litter in the way. Awesome.
The yarn has really kind of fluffed up a bit, and it's not a heavy yarn. It didn't take long to dry, and it wasn't very heavy when it was wet. So it's fluffed up and filled out the stitches really quite nicely. So yeah, it's quite a success, I think. I think it looks better off than on. You know when you go in shops and you look at clothes and you see something on a hanger and it looks lovely, and then you try it on and it's not really quite the same as it is on, well, would never be the same as it is on the dummy, would it? It's a bit like that. It's kind of a showpiece, but I don't know. It'll grow on me. I am wearing Lazy Days of Summer top by Mary Lynn Patrick. It was in Crochet Today, July-August 2007, so it's quite an old pattern. But it's good, you know, if you've got a summer dress in and you feel that it's just a little bit too strappy and you just want to cover your shoulders up, it's good for that. What you doing, pussycat? What's new, pussycat? I am drinking water because I've had a few coffees and I probably shouldn't drink any more coffee today, and I didn't really fancy anything else. So I've made this top in Peyton's 100% cotton 4-ply. Neil from Blocked magazine is running a knit along starting on the 14th of June, which is the Make Orange Great Again. Make along, I think it would be, because I think you can spin, knit or crochet or any sort of fibre art, and it runs through till about September sometime, the end of September I think. So if you've got any orange wool, now's your chance to use it, and if you haven't, well, you might pick some up for a good price. My favourite plant this week has been my relatively new potted miniature cherry, which has had the most fantastic glowing white blossom on it. What else has been happening? Oh, I met a robot called Tally in the local supermarket. I walked around the corner and there it was coming towards me. I'd never seen one before, and I was all on my own, but it wasn't too threatening. And what it does, it goes along and checks the stock. The legality of the stock, I don't know if it checks all the dates on them, like electronically or something. Anyway, I thought that was clever, only I do prefer people to have jobs. That's about it for this week, so more news maybe next week.
Oh, went to Oldham, got some yarn.